Perfect. So, good evening. So, we'll be learning about interfaces in Java today. How to write an interface, why do we need interfaces, and what is the difference between abstract class and interface. Let's understand those things. So, let's begin with a very simple example. So, let me interface basic dot Java. As I mentioned from the day one, preferably the class name and the file name should be same, provided if it is having the main method. That's the basic rule or the convention followed by most of the Java professionals. So this is the name in which I saved it and it has a main method. Every main method in Java must have a string argument. Let's begin with this is a class. Let me type interface keyword space a name for it. This is an interface. Let me write a class B. So we have one file interface basic.java in where we have an interface, we have a class, and we have one more class which has the main method.
இப்போ மீறிದ್ರು ಬೌನ್ಸ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಕ್ವರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿ
ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಡಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬೌನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವೆರಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ
ಓಕೆ ಆ ಬೌನ್ಸ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಓಕೆ ಸೊ coming to the next one, that is the interface. Let me compile this and let me explain you in detail. So let me save this and let me move it to the right folder, that is override example. Sorry, it's an interface segment, interface basic, so that we'll have the clarity what happens after compiling also. Java C compiler file name.java. What will happen after I compile it? After we compile it, we'll get dot class files. If you are expecting an interface file, sorry, there is no interface file, it is only class file. Interface is a combination of two words actually. It's a combination of two words. This is a combination of abstract class. It's a combination of two words. That's the reason you will get only class files in Java. There is no interface file. You have only .java file, or it might be a compiled file in the form of .class file extension. So now what is the difference between an abstract class and an interface? Interface will have only abstract methods. It cannot have a body. So let me take an example. Void print void display. And whereas class can have defined methods, void show. Let me follow the conventions and let me have void dis, which is abstract. Means without a body, must be marked as abstract. And here I should have an abstract keyword. Class can have methods with body, or it can have both abstract methods, whereas interface can have only abstract methods. No errors. Let me delete this. Now let me show you some errors. I'll have a function called show. I want to have a body for this, which is in the interface. It will give you an error. You have to read the error to understand better. Error. Interface. Abstract methods cannot have body. Interface. Abstract methods cannot have body. Let us see whether the dot class file is generated. Sorry, compilation was an error. If there is a compilation error, dot class files are not generated. How do we correct it? Very simple. It should not have the body or remove this. Clear with this point? Any questions? No, right? Now, that is the first difference between an interface and an abstract class. Now, let's move on with the advantage of interfaces. This can have variables, but it should be with a value. If you just declare a variable, it will be an error. Again, let me clear this. Let me show you just by declaring a variable. Declaration is not allowed in an interface. You can see the next error now. Error. It is expecting a value for this variable. Interfaces must have a variable, but it should be with a value if you have it. Clear with these two? And the next point of interface is if you specify or if you don't, the methods are public methods, public, abstract methods. They are public, they are abstract, both. These two keywords are applied by default to print and display also. Let me show you with an example. And let me show you the dot class file. So I'll save it. I'll compile it again. No errors. Great. Now I have dot class file generated. Now we have one more command called java p command space the name of the class. Observe this. We have public abstract applied for print and display. Have I written it? No. Means by default it applies. There is one more thing which we need to remember for the variables is they are public, final, static, int x is equal to value. Even if you apply or if you don't, the variables are public, static, final. This is one more OCJP question. The variables within so you can see, did I save it? I don't think so. They are public, static, and final. Variables are public, static, final in interface. Methods are public and abstract. All these are the key points to remember. Now, what's the use of interface in Java? The use is we can achieve multiple inheritance. So let me delete all the dot class files using a command. And let me jump into a new file. Multiple inheritance in Java. Let me have two interfaces and let me type it as multiple inheritance dot Java. I'll follow all the best practices. Let me copy this. If I want to write a main method. Sorry, this is not. multiple inheritance of Java. Interface A, interface B. I have two interfaces, and let me have two classes called X and Y. Now let us begin with inheritance. I have two interfaces, I have two classes. So let me define a class called M, which extends A. Allow. Class N implements, sorry, this is the keyword. When you want to inherit an interface, it should be using the keyword implements. When a class wants to inherit a class, it is extends. Clear till here? Class inheriting a class, extend keyword. Class inheriting an interface, implements keyword. Now, can I have inheritance in an interface? Yes. Interface O extends A. So simple. Class inheriting class, extends keyword. Interface inheriting interface, extend keyword. Class inheriting an interface, implements keyword. Now let me have one more. From here, it starts with your multiple inheritance. Class P extends A and B, both allowed. Class N extends a class, implements an interface, allowed. Class MNO extends a class, implements A and B, allowed. All these are the examples of multiple inheritance. All these are allowed. Java C, the file name .java. Do we have any error? No errors. Now let us understand the errors or which is not allowed. Class. So let me comment all these things. I will go with only 4. Now let us understand the one which is not allowed. Class M is trying to extend the class X, allowed. But if you try to extend more than one class using comma, class M extends X is allowed. X and Y, sorry, it won't allow. Let us see that error first. Can you see this? It is throwing an expected flower bracket immediately after X, means class can have only one parent as a class. If he wants to have more than one parent, it should be through the support of the examples explained. M extending class, implement multiple inheritance. M, class M and O extends a class, then implements more than interfaces, allowed. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. So let's move on with the next example. Class implements an interface and then it is trying to extend a class. Sorry, implements A, extends class, implements X, sorry, A, extends X, means it is trying to have an interface as the parent first and then trying to extend the class X. Not allowed. You cannot have this order. You cannot have this order. It's very simple. Who comes first, E or I? E. So extends first, implements later. Not allowed. You're trying to have implements first and then extends. This order is not allowed. Okay, clear till here? Let's go on with the next one. I want to have an interface M extends a class called X. Sorry, this is not allowed. You are trying to write an interface, but he is trying to extend class. Let me go back and show you. X and Y are classes here, A and B are interfaces. You are trying to make interface as the child, X class as a parent. This is not at all allowed in Java. What is that you need to remember here is interface is acting as a child, whereas class is acting as a parent. This is not allowed in Java. What is the error here? Interface followed by a class, not allowed. What is the error here? More than one class as parent. All these are not allowed. This is all about your interface. With the support of interface only, we can achieve multiple inheritance. What is multiple inheritance? More than one parent. If you have more than one parent, then we call it as multiple inheritance. And the one which are allowed and is this interface is having interface as the parent, more than one, allowed. Class is having class as a parent and then interface only one, allowed, multiple inheritance. Class having a class as a parent and then interfaces allowed. The last one which is allowed is implements. Implements A, B allowed. In this example, class is the child, more than one parent interfaces. All these are allowed. This is not allowed in Java. The example of the use of this will be explained in the next video with the support of swings and event handling. So that you'll understand how it is getting used. Any doubts? If you have questions, let me know. We learned about only interfaces. Last but not the least, I want to explain you people interface 2.java. Let me type an interface A and an interface B, and I'll try to have two methods in each of them. Public void display, void show, two methods, void print, void get string, something like this. So we have two interfaces. Each interface has two methods. When we have a class inheriting interface A, it has to override both the methods. It has to override both the methods. No option. And while overriding, it has to specify the public keyword. Public void display with body, public void show with the body. So class is inheriting an interface. It has to override both the methods from its parent. Interface example 2, no errors. But if it is not overriding this method, as you people know, A is the parent, B is the child. A has show, which is abstract by default. When it is inherited, it will get show as abstract. Since it is not defined, it will throw an error to override it, or to X is not abstract and does not override the abstract method. Then what is the answer? You have to make it as abstract. Override it or mark it as abstract. Good with this? Now let me take B now. So what is that it should do? It should define the methods from A, public void show. Now it should override print from B, public void gets. So when a class is having two interfaces as the parent, all the methods from its parent should be overridden with public keyword. If anyone has not been defined, then obviously this becomes abstract. Good with this? So this is an example of multiple intents and all the interface methods have been overridden here. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be connecting with you people with the next video related to how we'll use interfaces, abstract methods with the support of the concept called swings.